Hey everyone, thanks for joining in. So I'm a little behind on my wood splitting. So I'm over here in my backyard underneath the shade of some trees, which is nice because it's kind of a warm day. But I want to show you my log splitter here. Let me reverse the camera real quick. So this is an old, very old Montgomery Ward log splitter. It's somebody put some big tires on it. They're flat. They got holes in the side of them. But what I'm going to do is my car trailer, I just recently put new tires on, and I had them save 2 tires, so I'm going to swap them out because these are 14-inch rims, so a little bit taller, no big deal. Can't hurt anything. Going to get those swapped out hopefully by next week. But it's an old Briggs & Stratton log splitter that my uncle had at his place in Virginia, and he said, hey man, you need to get over here and get this thing. It's been sitting, it's doing nothing. And honestly, I went over there and picked it up, and all I do is put gas in a tank. 3 pulls later, fired right up. It had been sitting for, like I said, at least 3-4 years, just engine covered up, and it fired up with no hesitation at all, and just runs great. All I did afterwards was put a little hydraulic fluid in there, put a new air filter, changed the oil. I don't remember if I put a spark plug or not, but it runs great, so no issues. And this thing's a strong little splitter. It can split some serious wood. You're not going to win any races. It's not very fast, but it you know, does a trick for me, and the price was definitely right. So I already messed with it last night just to make sure everything was running good, and split some of this wood here last night. And I got 2 more bins here that I need to fill, plus 2 more up top there that I got to cut out that my friend gave me. These IBC totes, they work out, you know, really well. So we're gonna go ahead and fire this thing up and see how it works. All right, so real easy, just pull the choke. Let's see. This lever's backwards. This way you would cycle the ramp. Actually, you have to go backwards. Then you go forward. So get you guys a little more of a close-up on this log splitter. You can see what it looks like. And I think the reason why it's only rated at 14 ton, but this wedge is very skinny. And I think that's a lot of reason why it can split some nasty stuff fairly easily. I actually had one piece that this thing could not split, was a big round like that, probably a little bit bigger. It's just full of knots, and put it on there, and it actually bowed the I-beam, and that's at least 4" right there. It actually bowed the whole beam. Of course, the spring back, straight again, it was no big issue there. But that was the only piece that I couldn't split. So what I did was I just ran a chainsaw through it, and then started cutting off little chunks. But otherwise, little 5 horsepower Briggs & Stratton that is old as dirt. Never been really taken care of, and it pull starts on the first pull, max 3 pulls to start it, and it runs great. Like I said, it's a little Montgomery Ward log splitter, and I think originally it came with very small tires. I did find it online, some history on this. It was very low to the ground, like really small tires, small wheels on it. Somebody put, I guess, a new axle, or they welded something, another frame underneath of it, and put the bigger tires on, which is, works out much better. Put a bigger kickstand on it, and of course you could tow it. I just towed it around the yard, and I think next week I'll get some new tires for it. Well, I have the tires, they're not new, off my old trailer, but I'm not gonna really spend any money on it. Otherwise, to drag it around with flat tires doesn't hurt nothing anyways. But yeah, it's a nice little log splitter, handles big rounds pretty easily. I want to get all this cut and split, then that pile over there, and then just keep working my way down. This wood has been sitting around for a few years. It's a little bit rotted on the outside, you can see, but the center is still pretty solid. So no big deal. I got a Dutch West casting wood stove, and man, you can really choke it down and burn some lousy wood pretty easily and make it last all night. So not worried about that. This pile over here is the more rotted. That'll go in a fire pit outside. And yeah, so not too bad. Let me drag some more rounds over here and split a little bit more. All right, I'll show you a little bit more of this log splitter in action. going to keep working on this pile here. Like I said, it's not the greatest wood. It's been sitting around for a little while, but it's fine. It'll do the job of heating the house, so I'm not worried about that. But want to get that cut up next hopefully by next week, and then I'll start probably chopping at this. This wood's been sitting for a few years, so I want to get this cut up. And then that's a lot of Bradford pear. Actually, on the other side also some more. I'm going to go ahead and start getting that cut and split for next year. So yeah, this is my wood pile, and I got 2 more bins over there that my buddy didn't need, and he gave those to me, so that was nice of him. Definitely need more, but these IBC tote bins, man, they're going up there in price. This is kind of where I keep all my implements. A little bit of a mess. I got to get all this cleaned up, but I want to get all the wood split, or at least as much as I can for this year. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, if you like what you see, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thanks, guys. See ya.